Alright fam, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be taking one of our project vehicles out on a cruise. We're going to meet up with a bunch of other cars. We're going to cruise out to Half Moon Bay, California. So it's a beautiful Saturday. We want to get out there and catch up with these other cars, but before we go, I gotta figure out what car we're going to take. Been doing some spring cleaning, so the Camaro's out of the picture. It's covered with all these items that I've been pulling out of the shed here and sorting. So the Camaro's buried. Over here we got the 33. That's not going to work because that's a two-person vehicle. We only got 2 seats and I got 2 kids, so we can't fit in that. The Skylark, if you've been following the channel, that's not ready to go because we still haven't put the LS in there. We got to swap the LS. A lot of things to do on this one. Fuel tank, transmission, a lot of things to do there, so we're not ready with that vehicle either. Now normally we'll be taking the Q7 because that's kind of the family ride. That's what we get out on our daily. You can see we went mudding last weekend, but we're gonna leave this one, let it take a break. But I finally got the G35 registered and smogged after sitting for 2 years. So we're gonna go ahead and take the G35 today. This is gonna be a shakedown run, so I'm gonna see how it goes, if anything breaks, and just kind of see how it drives and what needs to be repaired, because it's been 2 years since I drove it, so I'm not sure what kind of work it needs. So this would be a good way to figure out how it runs and what kind of care it needs. Before we go inside, let's take a look here on the outside. We got a sunroof that needs to be replaced. A weird incident happened where I was driving down the freeway and someone kicked up a rock and it hit right in the middle of the sunroof and shattered the whole sunroof. The weirdest thing. It scared the hell out of me when it happened too, because I didn't know what had happened. I thought someone was shooting. You know, them freeway shootings here in California, so especially in the Bay Area. So fools be shooting you up in the freeway. So I thought it was a gunshot at first because it was super loud when it happened. But anyways, we got to go ahead and order one off of eBay and get that replaced. That'll be a future video. Other than that, everything else is pretty good on the outside. We got the stock wheels there, so those look good. We'll probably put some aftermarket wheels eventually. Not worried about that right now. May do some kind of spoiler back here, maybe a duckbill. Not sure about that yet. We already got the ceramic tint, so it's staying cool inside. The AC works. It's VQ powered, rev up engine, so that's good. So we'll just go ahead and jump inside real quick and take a look before we hit the road. So one of my favorite parts about this vehicle is that it is a 6-speed transmission, manual. So that's what's up. That's the best part about it in my mind. Here I got the double din. As you can see, it looks almost factory. The reason being is because I got the Japanese center console with the AC and heater controls, and in Japan it's the only place they made it with the double din fitment. So I went ahead and ordered that. I had tried some aftermarket units that were here sold in the US, but they had flimsy buttons, kind of had like a GM feel to the buttons, but they just didn't feel right and it just looked janky. So I sent it back and I went ahead and found one online from Japan and had it sent out. It was a grip though. I think it cost me like 200 bucks just for this piece here, and then I was able to mount my double din in there nice and flush. So but the heater controls are all OEM because it's all made by Infiniti Nissan, so no issues there. I love that unit. Also power seats. So we got the power seats, power door locks, power windows. As you can see here, let me go back to the double din. You can see it's black and not silver. Normally it would be this brushed aluminum, kind of like on the door handles here, if you can see that. But I deleted those in the front. I still haven't got to the back, so maybe I'll do that on an episode in the future. But you could see what I did on the front. It's kind of a carbon fiber wrap that I did there. It's a faux carbon fiber, but I went ahead and wrapped them. Again, this is what they used to look like, but I thought the brushed aluminum was a little outdated, so I wanted to dress it up with some carbon fiber. You can see here too the carbon fiber. It's a little scratched up now, but I went ahead and wrapped the front, and then this was all brushed aluminum too, but I went ahead and wrapped that in a brushed, or no, excuse me, a carbon fiber. So just a little upgrade there. You see the ashtray also was wrapped to match. And you notice I got all the line lined up perfectly there. So, you know, attention to detail, that's a must. But that's the end of the intro. Let's just jump right into it and hit the road and catch up to all the other cars so we could go on this cruise. All right, so I want to cut back to you guys real quick. We're about 15 minutes out from our destination, where we're going to meet up with some other cars, but just wanted to give you guys an update. The Infiniti is driving well, no issues, going about 80 more or less, heading into San Mateo, across the San Mateo Bridge. So, you know, we put in about 10 miles so far, no issues. It's going through all 6 gears, no issues, no grinding, no weird sounds coming out from underneath the hood or the transmission. So I'm happy with that. So we're going to continue on this drive. I'll cut back to you guys when we're at the location of the meetup. All right, so we're here at the meet. The G35 made it here, so I'm happy about that because it hasn't been on the road in 2 years, as I said earlier. Looks like there's quite a few cars here. I'm gonna say maybe about 50. That's just a quick guesstimate. But there's an Alfa Romeo there. That's pretty tight. We'll take a quick look at that. So we're just gonna run through this real quick, take a look at some of these cars. We even got some bikes here. But yeah, this is a little Alfa Romeo. This is tight. We got the Hellcat and the Destroyer Gray. That's cool. I like that Destroyer Gray. That's sick. SS Camaro. We got another Alfa Romeo. Looks like Alfa Romeos came out strong today. This one's, I think, the Stelvio, if I remember. Quattrofolio. So this is Alfa Romeo Quattrofolio. This is sick. He's got like some paint job going on here with the little logo on the hood. That's sick. And a bunch of carbon fiber here with the front splitter and the grill. So that's sick. I like that. The BRZ, or Toyota 86, excuse me. And another either BRZ or Toyota 86. I think it's a Toyota 86 also. A Porsche. Got the Honda, another BRZ. Or actually, it's a Toyota 86 also. So a bunch of Toyota 86s. 370Z. Got the Giulia. So a lot of Alfa Romeos. We got a lot of the BRZs here, or the 86s here too. We got the Nissan 370Z. We got a 350Z pulling up. Another VQ. You could tell by the sound of it, it's a VQ. And this one here is a 370Z. Got some Porsche pulling up. Got the Supra. I like that gray on that Supra. That's sick. Stang. Interesting hood decal there. That, or the hood feature with that vent. We got a G37 here. So this is like ours, but it's got the 3.7 liter. So it's a little newer, maybe a couple years newer than ours. Got the CRX in the forest green. That's sick. Don't see a lot of those CRXs anymore. WRX. Another Giulia in the gray. Clean. S2000. I'm not sure if that's a custom top or not. That's something different. I ain't never seen that before. So yeah, I'm not sure what the story is about this top, but it looks like it's custom fab. But this thing's gutted. This thing's ready for race. The interior's gutted. It's got one seat, just a race bucket. It's got the sticky boys on the back. But yeah, this thing's ready to go. So it's either a drift or a race car. Maybe a little bit of both. All right, got a Subaru Impreza WRX there. Got the Fiat Abarth, or actually that's a Abarth. Fiat 500 Abarth. We got the a Subaru here, 370Z over there, and a bunch of cars across the street too. We ain't gonna go across the street and take a look at those because I got the kids with me. So just doing a quick lap before we take off on this rally. We got the camera setups over here with the 350 mount here for the C5. Mercedes 4-door family wagon, and not sure what this one is. This one's like a GLA AMG, so I'm not sure. I think it's a GLA 350 maybe. So we just keep it moving. Got another S2000 here. I like that top with the carbon fiber. That's clean. Oh, that's real nice. I love that top. So yeah, that's got a good stance on it too. Take a look at that S2000. These are rear wheel drive. That's another thing I like about them. And this one here has a stick, so it's a manual too. So that's sick. Whose ride is this? Yours? Is it 6-speed or 5?
No, 6-speed.
Nice. I like that. Found the manual.
Yeah.
That's sick. I like that top too. That's hella clean.
Thank you, thank you.
All right, so we made our lap. This is the last one here. Another Stang, and then we're back over here to the Alfa Romeo that we saw when we first walked up. All right, so we got a good look at everything that's here. I don't think I pointed out that C6 Corvette, but we have that C6 Corvette drop top there as well. So I'm gonna head back over here, check on my ride, make sure I'm ready for this cruise. So this is gonna be a quick little video. It ain't gonna take long. We're just gonna be cruising and kind of see where it takes us, see what kind of cars we see. All right, so everybody's taking off, so we're taking off too. We're gonna hit the road. We're gonna jump in right behind this C6 Corvette. Family, so we're here at the second location. family, so we're back here at this second location. This is in Woodside, California. It's a little crowded here though. It took us a while to find a parking space. As you can see, this parking lot filled up quick. There's a lot of motorcycles at this location too. So a lot of these aren't with our meet. This is just a popular spot for people to take their cars for drives on the weekends, and this is a good spot to park and refresh. So there's always cars here, but it being a meet also, it's extra crowded right now, so it's hard to find some places to park. But as you can see, there's some different cars here than at the first spot, and then tons of motorcycles over there too. So we'll do a quick lap before we take off again and start heading to the coast. Got a Tesla here, got a Porsche, or should I say Porsche. A little bit of window trim coming out there on the side. Got another 86 there. Nice Harley. Bunch of bikes, like I said. There's a 73 Camaro split bumper. That's kind of like ours right there. And this 370, man, sounds chunky. I'm gonna have to ask him what he's running. Is this turboed or supercharger? Supercharged. Is it a Stillen? Yeah. All right. Nice. The guys out of San Jose did it at the Stillen shop.
Garage.
Oh, Z. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. Nice. I like it, man. It sounds good when the blow off valve blew off.
Thanks.
Yeah. Got the yellow Mustang that was at the other spot. And then there's a Porsche Carrera 3.0. That one was not at the other spot, the first meetup location. So yeah, some of these are new cars that didn't meet us at the first spot. So we're just gonna keep moving through here real quick, and then we're gonna hit the road again and then head over to the coastline. But just taking a quick peep here. And then we got this Jaguar here. That's sick. Jaguar. It's an R type. And then we got this GTR here. It's got like a chameleon type of paint on it, where it's changing colors from like blues and purples and reds and fuchsia, all kinds of colors, depending on how you're looking at it in the sun. And then the SS Camaro. Oh yeah, fools got their little RC cars out, swinging them. We got a Mustang GT350 here, Shelby. And I got the Mach 1, 86, and another GT350. So pretty wide variety of vehicles here. And there's that AMG. I believe it's a GLA. I'm gonna ask him real quick, but before I do, let's take a look at that Camaro. And you got the Lamborghini over there in yellow taking off. But yeah, got the 73 Camaro there. But yeah, this one here, man, this is chunky. Little underbucket. Is this a GLA?
GLA 45.
45 AMG.
AMG.
Nice, man. This thing's sick.
Thank you.
I like it. This is like totally underbucket.
Yeah.
No one would even know.
Yeah.
Is this a single turbo?
Single turbo.
Yeah. This thing pops and burbles though, from what I remember, right? Like
Yeah.
pretty good
Yeah,
for like even stock.
Yeah, even stock.
Yeah. No, this is sick, man. This is chunky. I've been having my eye on this.
Appreciate you.
All right, man. Take it easy.
This is like basically.
That's just one parking lot here, right here. Just one parking lot. But we also got the parking lot across the street, completely packed too. And then this little intersection here in the median, it's completely full too, as well as the side of the road here. So yeah, there's people everywhere. All right, so that's this location. What I'm gonna do though is swoop up the kids real quick and see if we can't get something to eat, because once we start heading out to the coast, there ain't gonna be no place to stop to really get anything to eat until we get to Half Moon Bay. So I don't want them to have to wait that long for food. So I'll cut back to you guys when we're either on the road or when we're in Half Moon Bay. All right fam, so we're at the third location. The last one we got kicked out of, that was over at Alice's. It wasn't the Alice's parking lot that kicked us out, it was the parking lot across the street. Our group was just too big, so we're at another little meetup location, kind of in the Saratoga area, up on the mountains between the bay and ocean, Pacific Ocean. We're just up on top of the hill, the ridge line. So I'll show you guys the view real quick.
With the unaligned fucking wheels, bro.
So yeah, we're right here on top of the ridge. Got a beautiful view. It's nice today too. It's all these little hiking trails out here. But yeah, the group definitely got smaller on this third location. But we still got some fools here. We got that S2000 still there, and this one here. And this Julia was also at the first location. So there's still some fools hanging out. So I don't know though, we're gonna keep following the group all the way out to Half Moon Bay though, because it's getting late and I'm like the only one with kids. So my kids is getting restless, so I may take off and just head back to the East Bay, depending on how long they stay here. If fools leave early, like if they leave here in a few minutes, we may go out to Half Moon Bay. But if they post up here for like 30 minutes, an hour or something, it's just gonna get too late in the day for me to be still heading out to the coast. Here's one we didn't see earlier. I'm not sure if they're with our group, but this is a Lotus Esprit, I think, or Elise, I think this is a Lotus Elise. Yeah, it's a Lotus Elise. That's cool. It's a cool little whip. Mid-engine. I think a 2.0 liter, I believe. Don't quote me on that. We got the Supra coming in right now. Then we saw this Alfa Romeo too at the first meet location, so along with this Corolla. And then there's a Quadrifoglio over there, the Stelvia Quadrifoglio, that was also at the first meetup location. So there's still a bunch of people that met at all three spots. We got a fourth spot to go to, which would be in Half Moon Bay, but again, I don't know if I'm gonna be headed over there. Keep in mind, we do have a contest going on. Whoever comments the most in the next 4 videos gets a free t-shirt. That'll be the dope t-shirt. That's my first edition. So you could win one of these just by commenting to the video. So this will be the 3rd out of the 4 videos. So you have to go back and watch the following or the previous 2, and then watch the next one coming up next week. So you watch all 4 videos, comment in the video as many times as you can. Whoever comments the most gets a dope t-shirt. All right, so I don't know, it's getting towards the end of this meet for me. Everybody else may be heading out to Half Moon Bay, but it's too late in the day for me to do that. I got the kids with me and they're getting a little restless, so we'll probably be taking off here soon, heading back to the East Bay. But just want to talk about the car. The G35 right here is running pretty well. One thing that I did notice about it though is that the clutch is slipping, and it's slipping way bad. So that's one thing we're gonna have to do. I'm gonna have to get back and order a clutch. I can't really do any pulls or anything like that because it is slipping something kind of fierce, to a point where I'm even getting clutch smell just daily driving, just regular driving. Just getting in it on the highway without the clutch even being depressed, you can feel it slipping. So definitely needs a clutch. So I think that was the reason I parked it. I kind of recall something being wrong with the transmission when I parked it, but again, that was 2 years ago. I wasn't really paying attention. As you know, I got a fleet of cars, so I just parked it and jumped in another ride. But now that we're trying to get it back on the road, I'm gonna have to replace that clutch because the clutch is garbage right now. But that's gonna end it for this video. So remember, if you haven't already, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell. If you like what you saw today, go ahead and smash that like button as well. And until next time, stay good, fam. Peace.